Hey, what's up, everyone? We're back here with another episode of Orwell. Last time we left off, we had just got Cassie arrested, and all of a sudden, a second explosion took place. Episode 2, a place where there is no darkness. Welcome back. I hope you didn't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. I met with my superiors and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. My superiors agree with me based on the information you have already extracted. The activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. It seems that this Goldfells is an important member of Thought, so we now have clearance to consider them a target person. Now that Goldfells is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents that you've already accessed. Don't forget to go back and check them. Oh, we got a web going. Okay, so we already know from the first bombing and from his post that there's the German folk song. That's pretty damning evidence right there. Connection between Ponton bombings evident. Attacks against Stellingen University and Ponton and Freedom Plaza are connected, experts conclude. The bombing that occurred yesterday in Stellingen University seems to be connected to the attack against Freedom Plaza earlier this week. This is the conclusion of the police division, who is investigating the cases. In both assaults, a similar explosive device created with pure malevolence appeared to have been used, police spokesperson Steele said. The letters received prior to the assault seem to support the suspicion, while their meaning is still puzzling investigators. According to rumors, people have been theorizing the number of stanzas might represent the number of bombings, which in turn raises the question whether there might be another bombing yet to occur. We understand that some people jump to this conclusion, but there is no good reason to believe this, Steele answered, then confronted with this theory during the press conference. Meanwhile, Stellingen University has declared that normal operations cannot continue under the circumstances, so they'll be closing their doors for the time being. The university has also put up a special front page to pay their respects to the assaults of the victim. Timelines and Rosen announced cooperation. Heavy rainstorms expected for the weekend. Nothing of interest there as of now. Our thoughts still free. The thoughts are free. I'm definitely putting that in there because that's suspicious. The letter, we are right, it seems. So we'll give him a picture. Doesn't seem to have any other information. Yeah, we got him as an immigrant. We said that last time. So he's basically saying he's a skeptic, a conspiracy theorist, a thought and activist group with the same name as this blog. Goldfells is the one who created the blog. Perhaps he founded or even is the leader of the activist group. She's got another arrest. Redacted. Oh. Hey, you. Sorry about last night. I really should have come over. Well, he's not gonna get an answer from her. How does he not know she's in jail? Just his client is massively influential and could bring a whole lot of exposure to the office. I've been trying to set a meeting for months and it went rather well, so here's hoping. God, I'm such a stupid old man who talks about his job too much. Sorry. It's just a big part of my life. Hello? Are you still upset? Cassie, can you at least answer me if you don't want? If you don't, I'll start to worry. You know what I'm like. Well, he's gonna worry. Can't use your phone in jail. Thoughts must change direction. I thoroughly believe we are able to capture minds if only we can garner attention on thought as a group and what we stand for. It seems my ambition was once again too much. After 1.5 years recruiting 2 of my students. Students. So could he be a professor at the university that was just bombed? And arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held at Freedom Plaza, I feel obliged to ask myself where we stand. Have we reached our goal? What has been sacrificed along the way? In short, are we true to the initial goal that informed the group? Frankly and sadly, the answer to the latter is a resounding no. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought to do us wrong. So that sounds suspiciously violent. Thoughts are free, but that does in no way mean that they can attack and do whatever they wish. Instead of blaming others, I now see my high aims might well be the cause for all the events of the past months. More than any else of thought, I feel responsible. As a consequence, I will halt my active engagement in this group. I firmly believe it shall be for the better of everyone involved, especially my students from Stelligan. So he is a professor. 3 demonstrations more interesting might be 2 students that are involved. So these 2 are in conflict. Through thought and decision, show conflict. Oh, this one. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact. So you can also conclude that he is a professor at Stelligan. You know what I think about coincidences? I won't repeat it. So far, the evidence suggests that Goldfield was a prominent lecturer at Stelligan, and some of his students became involved in thought. Did he good temper his cause? We need to identify these students to see who else is involved in the group. So I'm gonna do this. Menacing, but against whom? The state, the government, and what troubled past? So we got Stelligan University. This is their memorial page. Oh. Sometimes I'll remain silent. Yesterday evening, an explosive device went off in Stelligan campus, killing a Stelligan student as well as a lecturer. Several other individuals have been severely injured. The authorities are investigating. This is an unspeakable tragedy, Stelligan President Hopkins said during a press conference that took place this morning. In the light of recent events, it is impossible to maintain daily routine. This is why I have decided to suspend all educational services of Stelligan University until further notice. Therefore, Stelligan campus will remain closed at least for the rest of this week, with no educational courses or events taking place. Best public dining hall. Nice. Goldfields has retired from the university. Abraham Goldfields is the full name. Professor in the field of media ethics. Did you notice the bombing locations seem to be closely connected to Thought members? There could be a pattern emerging. Thought has held 3 demonstrations, yet there have only been 2 bombings, which might imply, well, it's definitely a shot in the dark, but we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a close look at the past of each member with Thought. Find out their locations of all demos they have held. That might yield a hint. Journalist at The Reporter. He's also chairman of the Global Media Ethics Congress. And there's his favorite words. He literally wrote the book. It's a whole lot of information about this Goldfields, yet only one other page could be indexed. Very strange indeed. I think the next course of action should be to look for other people of his thought group, like the students he mentioned. So he retired, so maybe this one? He's in the media. I don't see him here. 2015, maybe? There he is. We have plenty of students, but we don't know which 2 he recruited yet. Breaking news. First suspect arrested in connection with assaults. Woman arrested in connection with recent attacks in Bonton. A couple of minutes ago, the Bonn Police Department reported that an arrest in connection with the recent bombings in the capital has been made. A young woman has been brought into custody thanks to the investigations of a special task force, the police spokesperson Kaufman said. Another woman is related to the bomb attacks Kaufman did not cover. However, it is rumored that the suspect is well known to authorities and by other incidents. That's about us. We got Juliet. Yeah, we've seen that name before. She's a friend of Miss Watergate. Now it also appears to be a student of Abraham Goldfields. I think that's enough to warrant a report. Give me a few minutes. Alright, we have authorized to investigate Miss Carrington. Okay, so Carrington. PR assistant at Rosen Tech. Birthday. Lives in a place called Farview and likes a bunch of things. Not so keen on going out late night. Dislikes going out. Okay. engaged in torture. No. Carrington family? They have their own website? Why? A man walks into a bar and meets a girl of his dreams. They marry, settle down, and have 4 daughters. What may sound like the beginning of a cheap joke or some kind of Pulp Fiction is in fact a fairy tale come true. When John met Esther, they immediately knew it was love. So it was no wonder that only a year later they got married in a small chapel near Lake Springwall. At the same time, they began to build a house in Malloy Court, a cozy little spot in Farview, which would serve as a very foundation for their family and which they still inhabit to this day. Happily ever after, so to speak. In 1985, their first daughter April was born. Little did they know that there was 3 more to follow. May, June. And Juliet, the only one without a birthday. Birth month name. Favorite color is red. Loves to play the guitar. Loves banana nut muffins. And loves to kill a mockingbird. Parents of Jonathan and Esther. Tech. I founded Rosentech in 1998. My vision was a simple one. There should be a tailor-made software for any purpose. Who would have thought that a guy hailing from merely an attic in his parents' home could create the single most important software company in the nation? Certainly not me. Who would have thought that the government would take interest in a company and become its greatest stakeholder? Certainly not me again. Against my wildest expectations, but due to my sheer stubbornness, a lot of persistence, and a little bit of luck, Rosentech today employs that looks like 5.106 workers, which looks like it should be 5,106 workers and 224 successfully completed projects. And these figures keep increasing so fast that I had added a live counter script to this page to keep it up to date. So what's the essence of my experience? Although I never expected it, my vision proved to be a very strong one. Now let's see what's in yours. 10 Commandments. Any vision is valuable. Software can solve any problem. Embrace the client's vision. Open-mindedness and transparency are keys. Always stay in touch with the client. Synchronous and asynchronous communication. Think about your responsibility. Fix your mistakes. Learn from them. Work here and now. You can do better. Alright, so we got a number for Juliet. We can also update her picture if we wanted. Listener will also track incoming and outgoing telephone calls or the numbers you have added. And we got something already. Let's call them. Welcome to Rosentech. This is PR Assistant Julian Carrington speaking. How may I be of service? Hello, Julia Carrington. This is Esther. You sound so official at work. Hi Mom, is this important? You know I can't take personal calls while I'm at work. I just wanted to check in, make sure you are home for dinner tonight. Actually, I'm heading out with some friends from work, time for some bon-ton clubbing. Honey, please don't. On the news, they said it would be advisable to avoid public places. They expect another bombing. Mom, I get you're worried, but I can't just sit at home with you every night of the week. That's exactly what those terrorists want us to do. Avoid public life. We can't give up our freedom like that. Honey, please don't. You won't have much freedom left if you're dead. Mom, I won't die. I can be so sure about that. I could just as easily be hit by a car on my way home to your lovely dinner. Don't say that. Just think this is ridiculous. Group you've gotten into, nothing but trouble. What were they called? I'm gonna think about it, okay? Thank you, honey. Mom, I am sorry, but I really have to go now if I don't want Victor Rosen to personally fire me. I have to go. Sorry, I love you, bye. So, Victor Rosen is her boss. And she's going out tonight. Friday, Miss Carrington has plans to go out tonight in Bunton. The information would normally be innocuous, but we know that she actually dislikes going out. People are truly creatures of habit. Maybe she really does want to go out, but it seems a little odd. What is she really doing? And she lives with her parents. Gotta find her parents' address. Alright, back to the reader. We'll update her profile. For whatever reason, they have their own website. It doesn't look like they're on any sort of like organization. That could be an address. Funny, this is right around the corner from where I live. Oh, cool. Let's go back to her timeline because we really didn't go that far down. And I just got to know each other at the protest. So they first met at the protest. Recently became very politically involved. First Miss Watergate, now her. Is there some sort of brainwashing going on? Oh, there's O'Donnell. Oh, we gotta go. Abraham. Then go to there. Which one was it? There we go. Harrison O'Donnell. Yes, we've seen the name connected to Miss Watergate. I'll report this right away. We have been authorized to consider Harrison O'Donnell a target person. And there's somewhere for you to do. Harrison and Juliet. Those must be Abraham Goldfeld students within thought. Well done. Okay, so we can investigate O'Donnell now. seems a very private person. Deleted post. Do we have something to hide? Another deleted post. Another deleted post. So she was in a band with O'Donnell, but she left. Unless this is... No, this can't be old. That had to have happened first. Okay. So Juliet was in a relationship with Harrison until she left. So wait, hold on. Ah, crap. So if we go back to Juliet, we can say that she did this. And oh, we got something. Hello. Hey Cass, what happened yesterday? Juliet, this is Joseph on Cassandra's account. Oh, sorry. Hi, Joseph. Didn't know you had access to Cassie's account. Nice to finally talk to you. You too, Juliet. Have you seen Cassandra since yesterday evening? Heard from her at all? Spoke to her last night via chat. She seemed quite upset about the whole Freedom Plaza thing. And something else she wouldn't talk about. Then there was someone at her door and she wouldn't answer. It never came back. I assumed it was you. We were supposed to meet for dinner, but I had an unexpected meeting with a client. She wasn't exactly happy about it, about the change of plans. She quit the chat and that was it. Haven't heard from her since. In that case, she's probably at home stewing away. Well, I just tried that. She did give me the key to her flat 2 months ago, but no, Cassie. Her PC was still on. I guess calling her didn't work either. Tried, no answer. Damn, I hate myself right now. Did you set your number to private? Otherwise, she's probably just avoiding you. Private is my default setting. After all, I am a lawyer. Cassie told me you were funny. I think you shouldn't worry too much. It's probably not. Cassie's mad. She usually ghosts and wanders around the city. She'll be back in no time. Yeah, she does get a bit fiery at times. We had an argument once in a while. Guess what happened? So this is why I wanted to talk to you. I feel like sometimes you know her better than I do, and I'm her goddamn boyfriend. Oh, I doubt that somehow. I mean, you two were in this thought group together, right? You both went to the Freedom Plaza protest. And so I thought maybe you'd know other places that could be important for her, the two of you, where she could be at. I'm sorry, Freedom Plaza was organized by thought, yeah, but Harrison did all the planning for it. I don't know much else. Oh, I see. Wish I could help, but I honestly don't have a clue. Well, thank you anyway, Juliet. Don't mention it. Text you when she turns up or if I get an idea. So from the sounds of it now, the other group member, Harrison, was the one who planned the protest.